Hello, everyone. Welcome to another inspiring episode of the Digimompreneurs Live, where we feature amazing individuals who are creating more choices, more flexibility, and a brighter future for their families. By the way, we will just introduce first ourselves. I am Mary Chris. I'm a fifth grade teacher, mom, and a digital business mentor based in New Mexico, USA. And yeah, thank you so much for spending your time with us. My greatest why I joined this business is my family. Most especially my three young adult children that are studying in college and two are graduating next year. And hopefully, yeah, that is why I'm really working hard in my business. And yeah, because also to retire early from my 9 to 5 job. So that is from me. And Ate Marie, kindly introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, wherever you are watching or tuning in right now. I'm Marissa, also from the Philippines, and I used to be a pediatrician there. I worked abroad as a nurse from New Zealand to Queensland, and now I'm a retired nurse. And I'm in this digital business because I want to stay productive and active mentally. I just don't want to fade in the background. And my biggest why is of course the family. I want to have more time, more travel, and continue helping the community in another way. So back to you, Chris.
Thank you so much, Ate Marie and Sis Del. Kindly introduce yourself.
Yes, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am Del, an immigrant from Cebu, and I'm here in United States of America in the state of Tennessee for over 2 decades. And I'm also a mom. I'm a grandma, and I'm also work in the healthcare. And I'm doing this business because of my family and hoping to retire early. Yun lang,
Thank you
sis.
so much, Sis Del and Sis Banji. Kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, so yes, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you're tuning from. So my name is Evangeline, Manji Mendoza for short, and currently living here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with my family, born and raised in Cebu, Philippines, and also a wife, a mom of two lovely girls, and working in the healthcare industry before full time, and now working part time because of this business. And my family is my biggest why, especially my two lovely girls, because I don't want to, um, wasting my time or any, they are my biggest why I started in this business, to have more time for them and also for my health. And of course, to have time and freedom and also financial freedom and to retire early. Me and my husband, and also the legacy for my kids. Okay, so that's all for me, Sis Marquez. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Sis Banji and Sis Lynn. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, hello. Shout out to everyone. My name is Marlene, coming to you live from California, USA. I grew up in the Philippines, Mindanao, Philippines. I'm currently living in California. And I am joining this online business. I've been here for a few years now. The reason why I joined this because I'd like to have a better future for myself and for my family that can build legacy and generational wealth. I am currently an Airbnb owner as well. So I'm just building plan B, something that is better that could replace my plan A and make this as my plan A and something secure and reliable source of earnings. Back to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Sis Lynn. And now, yes, today. So if you're joining us live, let us know where you are from. And don't forget to say hello in the comment section. Today, tonight, we have a very special guest whose journey is sure to inspire many working moms, business owners, and anyone looking for new possibilities. Our guest is Coach Kinjal Bhakta. She is originally from India and now lives in Iowa, USA. She is a proud mom of two and a successful bed and breakfast hotel owner. Despite already running a business, Coach Kinjal wanted to create even more flexibility for her family. That is why she chose to learn about digital business and has built an incredible journey through consistency, learning, and perseverance. Today, Coach Kinjal enjoys greater flexibility with her family and is passionate about helping working moms discover additional options for their future. So, everyone, let us give a warm welcome and a round of applause. Code Digimompreneurs, let us welcome Coach Kinjal Bhakta from Iowa, USA. Coach Kinjal, yeah, we will be reading the first question. Ate Marie will be reading the first question, and after that, you are going to introduce yourself before you will answer the question. Go ahead, Ate Marie. This is question number one.
Hi, Coach Kinjal. So, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us about your life as a mom of two and your journey from India to Iowa, USA, and what life was like running your bed and breakfast hotel before you discovered this business?
So, hello everyone. My name is Kinjal. I'm originally from Gujarat, India, and now I live in the United States. I'm proud mom of two and have always believed that family comes first. I I earned my master degree India with big dreams for my future. When I came to the USA, everything is changed because of the language. It's the funny part, right? The language barrier made me doubt myself, and I worried with whether I would ever build the life I dream of. Before I discovered this digital business, my family and I running a model business, which means long hours and a very little flexibility. I love working hard, but I also wanted more quality time with my families and the freedom to create a different future. Actually, we already have a physical business and we are earning, but still we are finding something different, like we can have more flexibility. So that's why main reason like that, uh, I found this business, and right now I'm getting more flexibility, you know. So, uh, from India to USA, that is the one biggest challenge for me. To you know, like this is the different field from my actually the entrepreneur, right? I haven't done before, I haven't learned before, and I started with zero experience, so it is very difficult. I feel it, but it's not actually, because we are learning like step by step, right? And most difficult part is like my language. It's totally different. I was worried about like if I started new journey something, uh who gonna give me a job, like, because I am not speaking English language. So that is the best for me difficult part. But this business is suitable for everybody, every every person, so back to you, coach.
Thank you so much, Coach Kinjal. That is so inspiring. A very inspiring beginning. And I know many of our viewers and the people that will watch the replay can relate balancing family and work. And am I right, Coach Kinjal, that you're also a teacher like me?
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
Can't you see? Yeah, I can really resonate with Coach Kinjal because we are both teachers. Yes, thank you so much, Coach Kinjal, for answering our first question. And Ati Marie, what can you say there about Coach Kinjal's answer for our first question?
Yeah, I could relate to that part where starting something new that is out of your comfort zone. Like, it's not like me. I'm in the health service. Going into the digital space is really not my forte. But you know, the one thing that I really liked in here is the flexibility. Whereas I am so used to doing things like so routinely and by schedules, we stick to that shift hours, and I find so little time for myself, if there is, only to rest and and wait for a long month or months even to be able to go for holiday. So in this online business, I found it so flexible that I can use my time at my own pace, the way I wanted it. And it's so fulfilling for me now that I'm retired. I'm no longer afraid of what's going to be like when I'm retired. No, what am I gonna do? Things, questions like that, fears, and it has answered so many questions of mine, fears and doubts, in how to start. And as you said, step by step, which I really appreciate because I'm not pressured. I'm not pressured in doing this business, and I'm enjoying it. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you so much, Ate Marie. Yes, and I can resonate with what Ate Marie had said and Coach Kinjal because I'm also an immigrant myself. I came here in the United States like 10 years ago, and yeah, I'm just also new here. And yeah, I also experienced those that English is not my first language, it's my second language. But nevertheless, because we are really determined to have a better future for our family. That is why we're doing this business, whether we speak English or not. Yeah, we just really do it because we know that our future is will be better and our family will live a more comfortable life if we keep pushing ourselves in this business. Thank you so much, Coach Kenjal. And let us go to, we will ask you another question. And Sis Del, can you please present our next question, please?
Yeah, yes, Chris. Yes, Coach Kinjal, this is your question number two. So, what made you decide to explore a digital business? Was there a particular moment when you realized you wanted to create more flexibility and option for your family's future?
Great, great questions. I was working like still working, like 24 hours in model business. So I realized that no matter how hard I work, my time was always tied to my physical business. I wanted more flexibility and the ability to work from anywhere. When I learned about this opportunity, I saw it as a chance to build something that could fit around my family's life instead of the other way around, and that time, I was pregnant, and I was thinking like, how can I manage this 24 hours work with two kids? How can I do this? I need something I can manage, earn as well, and I can manage the kids as well. So right now this business, it's perfect for me. And that time I was watching everybody. They are doing like on vacation, they are earning as well. They are doing everything like routine, and that inspire me to learn more about digital business. And back to you.
Thank you so much, Coach Kinjal. Yes, I think that's something many people wonder about. Why explore something new when you're already busy? Yeah, thank you so much, Coach Kinjal, for sharing your perspective. Because, yeah, sometimes I just reflected today that even if though other people already are enjoying time freedom and financial freedom, but the thing is, they are also trading it with their time for money in order to achieve them the financial and most especially the financial and time freedom. That is why this business is really perfect for those people that want financial and time freedom but does not want to trade money and money for time for money. Yes, this is the perfect business for you. So yes, sis Del, what can you say now? Can you say your reaction now for Coach Kinjal's answer?
Yes, I can totally relate what you're saying, Coach. That's about 24 hours. Yeah, we both have 24 hours. And I myself, I can relate to that because being an even just the digital business owner, I'm as well manage, traditional business, which is the farm. So I have a farm and I work in the healthcare as well. So you are right. We all but 24 hours. So sometimes it is not enough. We have no time for our own family. We have no time for ourselves even. And because of that I've been working so hard and I just did not realize. And because of that, I think that's what has affected my health right now. And it is not easy, being a mom. It's like that we have to taking care for of everybody. So thank you for this digital business that I found the flexibility. I found those things that we are waiting or we were hoping for the future. So that's just for me, Chris.
Thank you so much, Sis Del. And now let us continue with our next question. A very inspiring question. And Sis Banji, kindly present our next question. Unmute yourself, Sis Banji.
Okay, coach. This third questions. Many moms feel that they are already too busy. So how are you able to build this business while managing your family and your bed and breakfast business?
Good questions. Actually, I related that, I felt like busy all day. I feel tired, but I would say those moms, you know, you are stronger and more capable than you think. Actually, you don't have to figure out everything, right? When you start something in this business, you can learn step by step, right? So you don't have to worry. And I feel it, exhausted, like at a night I was thinking like, what should I do, all day, and every week is the same and same routine, right? But I need to, uh live different life. I don't want to live the same routine. And that is the thing. I know you also feel it, right? And many moms also feel it. We don't see the new thing. We are doing like every day same, right? And we feel like stuck, busy, and boring life, right? But when you get flexible thing, right, you feel happy. You feel every day amazing, right? And in this business, you don't have to figure out everything from beginning. Actually, when I started this business, I was so worried. How can I build my business? Because in here nobody is helping, actually, right? uh, when we want to start something, you have to learn everything. You have to set up everything from overside, right? But here everybody, like, people is helping to you, right? So that is the one thing I like it. And I want to say, if you feel like same routine, or if you feel, uh I don't want this life, this is for you, actually. And every single step, like every small step, can lead to create a big changes in your life. I know you don't like this routine, right? Because I know that, because i I work already, morning, night, even at night, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I have to wake up because of the customer. So I don't want that life. And if you want to change all those, all those routine, you have to take a small step, and it will change your life, right? And whatever your dreams, right now, big, small, whatever you have, but it's okay to invest in yourself, right? So so in this business you can put just only 2 3 hours. I know you are still busy, but if you want to flexible more, then you can just put 2 3 hours, and after 6 months or 1 year you can see the result, big differences. And right now, I in this business 3.5 year, right now I'm not working more in the business like traditional business, because I'm earning every month 5 figure, and that is the big changes I can able to see. And you can also, right, if if you feel like that you want something big, then you have to come out your comfort zone. I know you are already doing 2 3 jobs, right? And you feel it the busy schedule, but you want to change your life, you have to take a one small step that will help you to get your dreams, on sooner. So back to you.
Thank you so much, Coach Kinjal. Yes, you are right. I'm sure that, yeah, that will encourage many busy moms who think they don't have enough time, because they will say, oh, I cannot do that anymore, I'm already, my hours are already gone working, and then taking care of my family. Can't you see, Coach Kinjal was able to do like the part-time for her traditional business, the bed and breakfast hotel business. Now she's full-time now in her digital business, and look, she's now earning from home, taking care of her kids with 5 figures, guys, in one payday. Who will give you that big amount of income every month? And Coach Kinjal is earning that consistently every month. So this a really a very big hope in this business, because yes, the future of your family is here. All you need to do is to take that first step. And sis Banji, what can you say now for Coach Kinjal's answer for that question? Go ahead, sis Banji.
Yes. Yes, I can relate to that, Gus Kenjal, because I was also busy working full time before, and it's not like almost 24 hours because I'm working in a private. Anytime they need me, so I was there for them. So and also, of course, I'm looking also after my little one when I start in this business. So I love that what I'm doing in this business, the flexibility that you mentioned, and I don't want to feel stuck the same routine because I was doing in the healthcare industry more than 12 years or 14 years. But I don't want the same routine that, sacrifice also my health, the pain, my shoulders, because the job that we are doing, it's very physically demanding. So that's why I took a plan B. What if, I lose my job, or I want some, a flexibility for my family instead of looking for another job. So I want, spend time with them, more time for them, quality time for them. And in this business, it's very helpful and get out of my comfort zone, even though I am an introvert when I started in this business. And it's growing. And most of the time, I'm just push myself because they are my biggest why. And of course, I'm happy. I love what I'm doing. I for sure we love what we're doing right now because of this business, and we love to share about this business. So to those who are busy working parents, that there is a possible way. There's nothing you have to do it like what's in your mind. That there's no other way. There is another way if you have, you are hunger for a change. Okay, so yes, back to you, sis Marcres.
Thank you
That's
so
all.
much, Sis Banji. There's a better option in the online space, and this is the digital business. And this if you are going to say that I'm busy, this is built for busy people like you and me. That is why this business is very perfect for you that is working full time and is very busy. Because yeah, it will just need small pockets of your time every day. So let us continue and let us go to the next question. And Sis Lynn, yes, kindly read our next question.
Thank you very much, sis. Thank you very much. And Coach Kinjal, my next question for you is that, it's amazing. Before I would ask you, it's amazing how coincidence because I'm also an Airbnb owner and I can really relate to your burnout and the midnight, past midnight, lack of sleep and rest. That is very relatable. And I am very proud of you because you seem to have achieved both, uh, your success in businesses with a traditional business, having an Airbnb, bed and breakfast, motel type of business, while also simultaneously running an online business. I know for sure that the power of automation has something to do with that. So tell me, uh, how has this uh, online business, being a coach, has changed your life? Have you been stressed out? Have you been more happier? Were you able to have? I know I've heard that you've been making more income from the online business, a lighter way of work, 5 figures. Is your online business able to patch up with the loss of income that you're experiencing from your traditional business running a bed and breakfast? Because I know for sure running a bed and breakfast motel type is not easy. Besides being burned out, there is an overhead cost, high expenses, though we get a tax refund at the end of the year. But I know that there's a high cost of expenses that that hovers around it every month, monthly bills that we cannot dodge. So how does the online business help you compensate with your loss of income? Because us, our traditional business, running an Airbnb for 10 years, have been a very good business. But because of the inflation and the war in Iraq that's been going on, war in Iran, excuse me, that's been going on last year, it has affected many people and including our business. In fact, this room today is open, so it has not been booked. So that means it's a loss of business for me. So how does your online business able to help compensate the loss of income from your Airbnb or bed and breakfast, and how this online business has changed your life? Were you able to? Are you feeling happier? Are you feeling stressed out? So what is your uh, magic formula to be to be successful for both?
Awesome, awesome. I know when we have like any traditional business, we need hard work, right? And we are doing like online business. That is the smart business. It is not hard working business. Okay, so you know the biggest change isn't just the financial uh I'm getting here. Like, money is always there. If you are working, money is coming, right? It's a having a more choice. I have greater flexibility with my schedule and more opportunity to spend a meaningful time with my family. I also love helping others to grow their confidence and work towards their own goals. Seeing someone else succeed is incredibly rewarding. So lots of people in this platform getting success, and that is the one thing we are helping them. And if if I help the other people and they are growing, they are earning, and one of we are the one of the reason they are growing and earning. That is the most powerful thing. We are giving opportunity for them, right? So one thing I got from this business, and I'm so happy to do that thing. And you know what, when I was like running traditional business, I'm just thinking about myself. I'm just thinking about for my working or earning something, like. So all the depends on my hard work and the income. But in this business, we are helping the other lots of people. And the second thing, I'm getting the more success because of you know system, already the build system, right? And traditional business, it's not a build. We need to build, right? And we need to learn like own self. And here is the all the build system we have, step by step, training have everything, and people we have, they are helping us. That's why we are growing too faster. And that helped me to grow my business. And um, growth, and as well money, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 figure I reach. And every times I open the email or messages, something that feel me surprised, because every time is blessing. But
Wow.
when I go and work on traditional business, I see the just work. So it's a more stressful, honestly. But the online business, I feel so happy. I love to do it. And the income and people are amazing. That's we all need, right?
Mhm.
And back to you.
Thank you so much, Coach Kinjal. Yes, I love hearing stories about how creating more flexibility can make such a meaningful difference in our everyday life. And this business, can't you see? Coach Kinjal was able to spend time with her family, and yeah, she was able to help not only herself, not only her family, but other moms out there all over the world by doing this digital business. Now she's mentoring and coaching people all over the world that are also dreaming of a better life for their family and having that flexibility as and not stressed out and exhausted from their 9 to 5 job. Thank you so much, Coach. And Sis Lynn, what can you say about Coach Kinjal's answer for that question?
Thank you very much, Coach Kinjal. I am so proud of you because you already have achieved, you already have reached your milestones. I know for sure that I have not there yet. You're already a coach, but I'm still a mentor. But I know for sure that by being consistent, I would get there as well, reaching that five-figure income monthly. Huh? I'm not giving up with this business. I'm so proud of you because you're sticking to this online business. It gives you more power to be able to help lift up the working situations, the life situations of the burnt out working parents out there. You can be able to reach out to them and help them more compared to our traditional business that we feel like stuck in our room and no feeling no options and feeling burned out because sometimes yes we cannot turn our customer away. Here in our online business we don't have to do that because we have the back office that's working for us instead of us working for the people. I do love my guests, but I love my back office way better because they are the one reaching out our clients. They are the one sending out the video information. They are the one sending out the messaging system to our clients, and that makes a big difference because of the automated system. So I'm so glad that you're able to help more working parents out there who are feeling stuck and worn out from their life. way better than running a traditional business. I know I'll get there in your position as long as I would continue to be consistent. Thank you very much for your wonderful and inspiring answers for other people out there. Back to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Sis Lynn. Yeah, I'm really very inspired by Coach Kinjal's determination and very inspiring story. If she was able to do it, you can do it too. So this business is very flexible. You don't need to just be in one location. Through the use of the internet, you can reach out to many working moms and other people that you want to help through this digital business. And let us now go to our next question. And Ati Marie, it's now your turn to present our next question. Go ahead.
Hi, Coach Kinjal. And in relation to your answers on question number 4, I really appreciated much how you became passionate about helping working moms. You know, you compared even how it was like when you're doing your traditional business, you only think of yourself, right? But with the online business that we have now, this system, we can see that it's not being selfish. We think of others. We think of helping other people like us who have the dreams of that flexibility that we're really looking for, instead of killing ourselves with this grind of 9 to 5 grind or traditional business that really consumes your time and your physical energy. Mentally, of course, that follows drain. So for those who feel stuck in their routine but have big dreams as well for themselves and for their families, what can you advise or what can you say to them to inspire them more?
Great. So actually, every mom, every mom is busy. Uh, but if they are working outside, it's just only housewife, but still they are busy. They are busy with their routines for housewife like has a housework or something like so they needs to do work, I know that, right? And but we need also money as well, right? So if we have kids or something like, I already have 2 kids, right? So how I manage for that, right? I know we are stuck. I don't know. Sometimes we feel like we have this schedule, this children's schedule, husband schedule, or whatever. We need to figure out all of those things, and then we can focus on over schedule, right? Like, so what we can do it. This business is uh perfect for you actually, because you can run at any time. What I can do, I run this business while while I was cooking, I'm doing the training, I'm listening this way, and I was I was still cooking, but still you know I can build my business. I'm learning, I'm applying those all things. And if I have a time like my kids are sleeping, right, that time I can use it, right? So you can take like little your time, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So that way you can get like hour or 2 hour, right? And that busy mom, if still to they can do it. And lots of mom already doing some like 2 3 job or something like that, right? They have off like Saturday Sunday, like on weekend, right? What they can do it, they can use like 2 days only. That 2 days they can use it and schedule all the things for the week. It is a good for them too, they can manage everything, right? But what's you can get the result, you will get result after a year. You can quit your one of the job, and you will get more flexibility. I know first time you feel, oh my god, you are doing lots of work, right? But this is for your goals. Whatever you have a dream, you can achieve from this business, because I already did, I have already experienced. I was working like, morning 7 to like night 1 to like, what, it's like 24 hours, I would say. Whenever I got call or something, I have to go right away at the desk. That is a routine I already did. So it is a very hard. I did a laundry, everything on my model. Whenever you have something, your business, like physical business, you have to do first, like, first everything you have to do, and you can get everything after then. But in this business, you don't have to do the hard work. It is like 2 3 hours, you will get more and more and more. I know it's it's about the flexibility. But you can think about, you have to work like 15 years like these, all same and same routine, or you want like 2 3 4 hours something, online work, and you can spend your time with family and friends and whatever you like. I'm doing like right now whatever I like. I don't have time before, like, I was like read, like, I'm not reading that time, but right now I'm reading and everything doing. That is the one thing. Actually, at the night, every night I feel it, what to do the next day. I have to schedule. But right now, in the morning, I'm thinking, what can I do? After 11, I'm thinking, what can I do something? But still, no doubt, this business is really flexible, but I don't have to worry, uh, you know I have to go this time. No, I'm just doing just my work only 2 3 hours in this business, and it's very flexible. No stress, nothing. But before that, my story, but it's totally changed after this business. So think about, if you want to change something, you have to sacrifice something first, right? So back to you.
Thank you so much, Sis Kinjal. Yes, that's beautiful. Sometimes all someone needs is encouragement from a person who already walked the path. Thank you so much, Coach Kinjal, because I know you are just relating your experiences, and thank you so much. It really inspired us so much. And Ati Marie, what can you say there? From all the golden nuggets that Coach Kinjal had shared, uh, after answering the question. Go ahead, Ati Marie.
Well, it just reminds me of that saying, nothing changes when nothing changes, isn't it? So if you want something to change in your life, as you said, you need to sacrifice as well. It won't be a sacrifice like from first to the end for sure, but to start, especially when you're starting something new. In relation to that, like you before, you didn't have any knowledge about entrepreneurship as well, and then like me, I don't, I'm not a 90 person, but because I have my dream and I'm willing to learn, I have to sacrifice. Can't be like knowing everything on day one. No, as you said, step by step, a little hour will compound, a little time, little pockets of time will give you big results in the end. And I could see that now. Before, I, it makes me like sweat to do a video. Takes me 20 times to just edit. because I'm not happy what I'm doing. But because I've been trying and I'm doing it, one or two takes, done. And then you just have to come out yourself. Just be true and be transparent and just be raw that you are coming out, that you're a true person. And then you will know that you're doing the right thing and you are gaining. Not only, what I want to emphasize as well is it's not only about financial matter here that we are changing, it's the personality, the growth that we are experiencing in this journey. Back to you, Chris.
So much, Ate Marie. And yeah, I can really resonate with what all you said, because, yes, if we will not do something to better our lives today, it will not take forever. It's just a few.
Yeah.
It's just temporarily that you will go out of your comfort zone. After that, it will be a better and a comfortable life for you and your family, which is other people will not give it to you. That is why we need to work hard for it, and it is very possible in our digital business. So let us go now to our last question. Sis Del, kindly present our last question, Sis Del.
Yes, yes, Chris. So thank you so much for those experience, coach and everyone. Yes, your question number six. If someone is watching tonight and wondering if there's too late or don't have enough experience, what message would you like to leave them with? And what would you say to encourage them to take that first step toward exploring new possibilities?
Wow. I would say, it's never too late, you know. Uh I came here in, USA when I don't know English, right? After like 28, 29 years, I learned something, right? So you can learn as well, right? It's never too late to learn something new for your life. I didn't have all the answer when I started. I simply made, decision. I need to start something, right? So you don't need to be perfect, or you don't need to be expert or something. You just need to learn, that's it, right? You don't like, when you feel it, like, I want to do it, I want to learn every day, whatever some, my mentor or whatever, who is watching here, that people thinking like, I'm learning every single day, I'm consistent every single day. Yes, you can do it. If you feel, you already curious about this business, right? Then explore it, explore this opportunity, ask more questions, and see if it's, aligned with your goals or not. Check it out, right? And one decision today could open the door to possibility you never imagined. And I never know, actually, I can become a business owner, something like that, and I can earn from online. You never know. Just give at least one try for yourself. You have more ability, but you have to take a action. You have to put little bit dedication to learn something, consistency, and willingness to learn. That is my biggest message for the audience. For change, you need to take action. That is the only one way you can able to get your dreams. And you know I know, you can see all the dreams and you will get all the things, but you have to take action for that. You can't, you can't just imagine. You have to action. You have to take action for that, right? So over to you.
Thank you so much, Coach Kinjal. Yes, those are truly encouraging words for anyone who's looking for new possibilities. Thank you so much for that wonderful advice. And yes, Sis Del, what can you say about Coach Kinjal's answer to our last question? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for sharing your very good experience and relatable experience. And it's look like, you're just talking to all of us, especially to those immigrant. Because like you, myself, coming to United States, we come from nothing. We don't, really speak 100% English, and we are learning. And you're right, when you learn and you gain experience, and that's how you matured, and that's how you can continue. Just do not give up. You just have to continue and share, whatever you're learning. So every day is a learning experience, and that's what we're here for. So what are you waiting for, guys? So those of your immigrant or nanay, mothers out there. So this is exploring, as what Coach said. Explore. That's how you gain knowledge. That's how you gain confidence, and that's how we are. Because when I started in this business, I'm really shy. I cannot even talk. I cannot even, see anything. But we're here. We're here facing to you guys, and we are here sharing this experience that we have in here. That this business is possible, and it can gain you freedom. It can gain us everything, and most especially peace of mind. Okay, that's it, sis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sis Del and Sis Banji. Kindly do now our life-changing webinar invitation, please. Go ahead.
Okay, so yes, to those who are watching right now or the replay, if you are a busy mom or parent as a moms, you know what? This is the one that you are looking for. If you are looking for something for your any goals you want or extra income or any goals you have, this is the best business opportunities that you are looking for instead of looking for another job and also to have more time for your family. Imagine this. We have the business in the box. It's already everything in there that for you to succeed. So the missing is it's you. So if you are, something that you want to for a change and you don't want to feel stuck. So this webinar or workshop, this is for you guys. You don't need any previous experience for business or not tech savvy at all or a shy like us. So yes, this is the one that you're looking for. Why not checking out? Okay, so just reach out for us here on the screen or message us. We are happy to share about this business. We are love to share about this business. Okay, so yes, back to you, Sis Marpress.
Thank you so much, Sis Banji and Coach Kinjal. Thank you so much for spending time with us tonight and for sharing your inspiring journey. Your story reminds us that no matter where we come from or how busy life may be, learning new skills and staying consistent can open doors to new opportunities. To everyone watching and those who will be watching the replay, thank you for joining us, and we hope today or tonight's conversation inspired you to believe that it's never too late to learn, never too late to grow, and never too late to explore new possibilities for yourself and your family. So if you found value in this interview, please like, share, and invite someone who would be encouraged by Coach Kinjal's story. Until our next Digimompreneurs live interview, take care, stay inspired, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. God bless everyone. Bye.
Bye.